guess I'll have a look. That's not even a dead end. Okay. Zombie, skeleton, I see you. And they're just hiding around the corner, waiting to ambush me. I know your tricks. Wow, they really are. Okay, here they are. So that's the skeleton. And zombie. Oh my god, lag. This lag is gonna kill me. Alright. And torch. Are we done? Oh, there's another Enderman. And okay, this cave doesn't go around. Okay, that's good. See more work of Enderman. You can see the gravels all moves around and everything. I really hate Enderman. Alright, so this part of the cave is cleared out. That's good. And I'm not going to do all of this on camera. You can see the lag is terrible. Oh wait, there's another cave behind here. Damn it. This could be dangerous. But let's see what's here. Do I see a creeper? I see a creeper, look at that. That green thing around the corner. I see you. Alright, creeper's dead. I need more torches. Wow, the lag. I don't know what's going on. I hope it's something that they can patch out soon. Okay, so that's a dead end, I'm pretty sure. Actually, let's just double check. Yeah, that's a dead end, good. Alright, so this end of the cave is cleared out and lit up. Now to go back this way. Like, none of the other games I play does this with the lag. Like, does this with the frame rate. Even the newest games, like, I'll turn down the graphics settings, sure, but you don't end up with slideshows like this. Alright, anyone else? Just have to be careful I don't fall to my death, especially with this terrible lag. Alright, so this is a slideshow. This is... okay, that's done. Now, which way was the way back out? Oh, this part. Oh, hi. You should have stayed around the corner. You could have ambushed me. Right, are there anything else? No? So I heard an Enderman when I was down in the caves, but I don't see one. So there might be another cave nearby where the Enderman is. But I'm not gonna hunt for him just by sound, I don't think. I'll just go back to the staircase that I was excavating earlier and keep going down. And then when I find the other caves as I go, then I'll clear them out. Alright, so this turned out fairly well. I didn't die, even though I was lagging like crazy. This was super effective. I like this idea. Building a 2-block high space to protect yourself from the Enderman and then just beating them to death while they walk towards you. I like this strategy, so I'll use this more often, I think. Now, which way was the way out? Oh, this was destroyed by the creeper. Here we go. And right, so I'm gonna go keep digging my way down, and I'm gonna stop the slideshow for you guys because it's just really bad. Oh, a zombie, so there's more caves nearby. Anyway, I'll deal with this, and I don't know if I'll record much more because, I mean, if it's gonna end up like this, I mean, it's just terrible to watch. I'll see what happens. Alright, so we're here at Bedrock, and along the way we found, well, I found a few caverns, and they're pretty small ones, so I haven't recorded them, and they're not that interesting, except obviously we want to light them all up so nothing can spawn. So here's one over here. So we heard the zombies a little earlier, I think we did. So there's a bit of a cave here, nothing special, not even any resources. Well, there's some coal at the end there, I mean, that's not too interesting. And let's see, where are we going? Back this way, okay. So we also cut into a previously explored cavern system, so this is the huge cave network that goes back to my original obsidian harvesting area. So if you've watched my earlier videos, you might have seen this thing, like there's this huge thing underneath my base. If you go down the... actually no, if you go down the staircase near the cobblestone generator, you'll eventually come into that cave system. So that's the one we had earlier where I fought the Enderman. And then we come back up to just underneath the mob grinder. So that's one staircase down, and I just did a bit of quick math. And if I'm going to go out 130 blocks in each direction, and if we're going to staircase down every 10 blocks, what happens is I'll end up having to do 625 of these, which is a lot. Well, it's not, I mean, considering the stuff I build and then how big my projects are, it's not really that much. But it's significant. Let's say that. Like, it's not trivial. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep doing this. The frame rate is still terrible, I'm not sure why. Oops. But yeah, I'll just keep doing this off screen, and I really doubt there'll be anything too interesting, but if there is, I'll show you guys. Okay, so I've dug down 9 staircases in a 3x3 grid, and the lag is terrible. Hold on. Okay, the lag is still terrible, but anyway, I've dug down 9 staircases in a 3x3 grid, 10 blocks between each one, and I've decided that 10 blocks is a bit too close. Like in the first staircase down we found some caverns that we lit up and that's all good, but like in the other 8 that I've dug so far, I've just gone into the same caverns again, like I haven't found any new ones. So I'm thinking that, you know, 10 blocks is maybe a bit too close. Like there's no point digging them that close together if you're just gonna go into the same caverns anyway. So I'm thinking I'll space them out a bit more and have them 30 blocks gaps. So we'll ignore most of the crossings here. So as you can see, I've dug out a grid here 10 by 10 just to mark out where I wanted to dig the staircases, but I'm gonna, instead of having it 10 by 10, I'm gonna have it 30 by 30, so that will reduce the number of staircases I need to dig down. And you know, as I was doing it, it was turning out to be quite a chore anyway, and I don't really want to have to do that much work. So yeah, new plan is to make it 30 by 30, which will reduce the number of staircases substantially, and hopefully it will still catch pretty much all of the caverns that we need to light up. And I mean, it's still not very interesting. I don't know if I should record this, just because there's no guarantee that I'll actually find a cavern, and might just end up being a staircase down to bedrock and nothing interesting. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's see. So I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's where. Let's put that back. So here is. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. And also you see the double torch here. Basically, I'm just leaving markers to point out where the exit is. So you know, that way is back to the exit. That's just to help myself find the way out again in case I get lost. So where was I? Okay, digging down here in like a 3 by 3 staircase down to the bottom until we hit bedrock or lava. And if we find any caverns along the way, we light them up. So that's basically the plan. Nothing too special. And nothing too interesting neither. I mean, I did, you know, doing this, I have figured out a good way to deal with the Enderman. As you saw earlier, building like a little ceiling just above my head so that the Enderman can't fit into it, and so they can't hit me, but I can hit them with my sword and all that. So that's a really good way to kill Enderman, it seems like. So that's good. That's a good thing to figure out. Especially since Endermen are otherwise so difficult to kill. You know, they teleport around if you use ranged weapons. They teleport around if you try to kill them with water. So far I think that's the only reliable way to fight them, is to protect yourself by getting into a space that's only 2 blocks high and out of reach. It might. Yeah, I mean, some people have asked me whether I'm gonna go to the end and fight the Ender Dragon and all that. I don't really think the Ender Dragon's all that interesting. But I mean, eventually I will. When I get enough Ender Pearls, when I find a stronghold. That might be the thing to do actually, because I said I wanted to go explore outside the boundary a little bit. Maybe I'll find a stronghold and make that a project. You know, securing a stronghold and then getting into the end. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Anyway, that strategy probably will work in the end as well, except for the Ender Dragon, of course. The Ender Dragon will fly through anything. And the only way to keep him off you, I think, is to actually hit him as he's coming in with an arrow or something. I'm not sure, I haven't, fought the Ender Dragon very much. I've only done a little bit in creative. But, putting the 2-block high space in the ceiling, that might be a good way to deal with all the Endermen in the end as well. Because it'll work for all of them. I mean, in creative mode I tried using water to keep the Enderman away, but it doesn't stop the Ender Dragon, so... And whenever the Ender Dragon kind of flies through everything, it'll destroy all the water blocks as well, so that's pretty annoying. So yeah, I don't know what's the best way to fight the Ender Dragon. Given that I'm gonna do it, in survival without cheating or any sort of equipment hacking or anything like that. Anyway, we can think about that when we get to it. It won't be for some time. But I mean, I got the enchanting table, so I can get better weapons and armor, I guess. And I guess I should collect some potions. Oh, I mean, earlier I showed you guys the potion stand. So okay, we're at bedrock and we haven't found any caverns at all. I don't know if that's good news or bad news. Bad news for you guys, 'cause it's kind of boring. It's just a staircase straight down. Good news for me, I guess, is less work to do. And for some reason, jumping up creates a lot of lag. Anyway, the potion stands. You might have noticed that I've got a whole bunch of potion stands, and you might also know that potion stands require blaze rods. So I've actually gone back to the nether, back to the blaze spawner that I found in